Well, Adell Harris is in her fourth season at UNCW, and last season you sat in this very spot and you said you felt like your program was in position to turn the corner. You had the pieces in place. You went out and you did exactly that. A 9-win improvement, 14 victories overall, a 5 seed in the CAA tournament. Had to feel pretty good to be able to really improve the way you guys did across the board.
Yeah, no question. A lot of work has gone into trying to build our program. I'm going into year 4, and so a lot of sweat equity. Got scar tissue to prove it too. But it's good to try to see some things, some of the vision come to light. But at the same time, we're nowhere near where we want to be. I mean, we want to be at the top of this league and participate in the CAA championship game and competing for championships regularly. So we still have work to do.
And you had 80 points 5 times or more this season. And when you play at that frenetic kind of pace, how does that benefit your philosophy and how you want your team playing?
Well, we've always been a small ball kind of group. So we play 4 guards, and that's what we have to do. It's to our benefit to challenge teams to try to guard us in transition, to be a team that attacks off the dribble for 40 minutes, puts other teams with true bigs in situations where they have to move their feet and guard. So we have to. It's a part of who we have to be with our lineup. But at the same time, we got to be better in the half court. We got to be a better 3-point shooting team, and we must be a better defensive team.
But you must really enjoy that reputation of being such an up-tempo program. It has to help on the recruiting trail because it seems like your players really enjoy the game because of the style.
Yeah, there's no question. We sell it in recruiting, and we look for speed in recruiting. I try to tell guards that you're going to have the freedom to make plays here. I don't want to just run plays. I want kids who can make plays and be players. And so we give them a lot of freedom in the open court, but once we get into that half-court situation, we got to become a team that is trusted with their execution in those situations as well.
And you spoke about your defense being at the top of the list for you to improve this year. Last year, you were 3rd in the conference in steals with just under 9 steals a game, and also 3rd in rebounding, which is a part of defense.
Yeah.
What do you see that needs improving on the defensive end?
Field goal percentage defense. Teams are shooting way too high percentage against us, and they're scoring too many points. We averaged almost 65 points per game a year ago and gave up 67. And this is a team that was 14 and 16. If we can tighten up defensively and make it more difficult for our opponent, then maybe we're talking about being a postseason team. Maybe we're talking about 16, 17 wins as opposed to 14. So just taking care of what we can control on the defensive end.
Now, you do bring back a bunch of bodies, but you lost 3 starters, including one that was unexpected. Ryan Flowers going down to injury. She meant so much to you guys on the front line. How do you replace her production and, more importantly, maybe her toughness?
Yeah, I don't know if you do replace it. I think you got to do it by committee. We got some kids who sat on the bench in reserve roles a year ago who are waiting for their chance. So now's your chance. And that's kind of what I tell our kids, next man up. So we have some kids, I think, who are capable of sharing that rebounding responsibility. Ryan was really good rebounding the ball. She understood our fast break system, so she could throw long outlet passes, get the ball to the guards, and let them play in the open court. But we got to have kids who still want to defend with toughness and rebound the ball with toughness. So it'll be shared.
11 of your 14 wins came at home at Trask Coliseum. Describe the emotion of having that level of confidence playing at home, and what's it going to take to improve your road record?
Well, that was a goal of ours a year ago, coming off of a 5-26 season, was to make sure we had a strong home schedule and then make sure that our kids were in situations where they learn how to win at home. And so to sit here today and be talking about how our team won 11 games at home is something that we talked about. It's a dream that we had on paper. It's a goal that we had on paper that came true. And by the end of the conference season, we knew we would win at home. And you don't win championships in our league if you don't take care of home court. So that was big. But the second part is to now go on the road and be able to compete on the road and steal some on the road. And we were able to do that late in the year. And again, I wish we could have been able to find it earlier.
As part of that improvement as the season progressed, I thought was Nakia Teague, who really seemed to come on second half of the year. Balanced player, 8 points, 7 rebounds, couple of steals. What's the next step for her?
You know what I think for her is just is taking ownership of the outcome. So the leadership part of it, to walk in the gym every day, to walk in the locker room every day, and have a great understanding of the team is potentially going to go as I go. So I have to watch the way I conduct myself on a day-to-day basis. Her skill levels continue to improve. Her body looks great. I mean, she's a kid that's lost 30 pounds since she's been here. She was a chubby 5'7" guard forward for us. But now she's stronger, she's fit, she's able to play 30-plus minutes a game and be very productive on both ends. She's a really good two-way player. That's one thing I love about Nakaya. But her leadership's key.
If you were to create a hashtag for your team this season, what would that be?
Well, we have a hashtag, and we have 3 words. It's burn the boat. And I don't know if I have enough time to tell you our burn the boat story, but it's basically we're getting off this boat, and we're not coming back on the boat. We're going to burn it because we're going to take the island. So we're going to win the war. There's no escape route. There's no let's go back here and hide. We're going to come off, and we're going to burn it, so there's no plan B.
Love it.
Well, you have to love the results that you got last season. Biggest improvement in the conference. 9 wins, better than a year ago, and looking for more this season. Adell Harris, good luck this year, and thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Adell Harris, head coach of the UNCW women's program. That's the story on this side.